What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
Roy Jones Jr. has revealed why he wants to step back into the ring with Floyd Mayweather, even after 7 years of retirement from professional boxing. And let's be real, this isn't just about money or clout. According to Roy, this is about legacy. Two of the greatest defensive masterminds of all time. Two of the flashiest fighters to ever lace up gloves finally sharing the same ring. That's the kind of fight fans have been dreaming about for decades.
Fight hype. Talk to me about this Floyd Mayweather. We gonna get this fight?
If he want it.
If he want it, what's your final message to Floyd?
You already know.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm going that way.
That's it.
Ain't nothing no ever change.
You can knock him out. Your prime versus his prime, you were way better, right?
You gotta ask.
But here's the twist. This isn't just a fantasy matchup reserved for barbershop debates. Roy's words carry real weight. He explained it in a way that makes you wonder if Mayweather has already been given an open invitation. And while Floyd has always said, "I'm retired, I don't need boxing anymore," we all know Mayweather has never been able to resist the spotlight or the chance to prove he's still the best ever.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke the word Jones, we know damn well that you get in them. Has there ever been a question? That's one thing that's different from Roy, and that's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever the fuck came to my left. So, don't get me fucked. You all made me cut.
They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot. Don't be sorry, Jim. Don't be sorry.
But no, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for it. I don't care what it is.
Did you feel disrespect? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
You play stupid games, you know what I mean? Like I said, when this man was proposing him up over there in Dubai, I was one of the people that was trying to lobby to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So, no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champion. Now, you're not my top five, but I still...
So what does this potential matchup mean for boxing? Let's break it down. This beef didn't come out of thin air. It started earlier this summer when Roy Jones Jr. appeared on the All the Smoke Fight podcast. During that interview, Roy made a statement that lit the fuse. He said flat out that Sugar Ray Leonard in his prime would have beaten Floyd Mayweather. Why? Because Leonard was more aggressive, more of a dog in the ring. Roy still gave Floyd credit for being great and for retiring undefeated, but he made it clear that Sugar Ray was built differently.
Again, come on. Hop. Elbow. Whoa. That's a nice. Yes. That was done on Monday.
That was all it took. Floyd doesn't respond with long interviews or sit-down debates. He responded the only way Floyd knows how, with trolling.
Send me a subliminal message. It worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
Roy Jones Jr.
Still beat more world champions than Roy Jones. And Roy Jones, and I take my hat off to Roy Jones. But did you know, see, Roy, I always said this, Roy Jones, love Roy Jones. Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali is the same fighter. Their defense is their legs. When they was young, and at the top of their game, they could move.
Right.
Once their legs went away, then they sat and done a rope-a-dope.
Right.
Whereas that's why the Mayweather defense, and I don't want to hear nobody call it the Philly shell. It's the Mayweather defense. Because like I said before,
Mayweather posted a montage on social media showing Roy Jones Jr.'s worst knockout losses. Antonio Tarver, Glenn Johnson, Danny Green, Enzo Maccarinelli. Clip after clip, no words, just humiliation.
Hurt. He's gone down before one time, but there was a perfect left hand. Roy never saw it coming. Roy is out. and Roy may be out of boxing. And that's why Tarver wanted to be the counterpuncher, because he answered Roy's right hand with a perfect left-hand shot that knocked Jones out. There it was. One previous knockdown against Lou Vidal, that was a flash in Madison Square Garden in New York. This is the first time Roy Jones has been hammered by a power punch, and it's cost him.
He wants to go ahead, so he's going to start doing the first round right now. I think he really realizes that he's getting the jeopardy of losing the fight. Well, before he fed it was okay.
Well, he turned it up against
and a left hand, and he pulled the canvas again for the second time in 2 fights, and for the second time in 2 fights, he's not been get up, and he's been knocked out again.
Will we ever see Roy Jones in the ring again?
Not the one we are used to seeing, because we didn't see him tonight. We saw the guy who got knocked out by Tarver getting knocked out by Glenn,
and he is still out on the canvas.
and hurt badly. In our meeting yesterday, Roy Jones made it clear that he didn't think Tarver's knockout on him suggested he had deteriorated as a fighter. Quote, it's too complicated.
That'll do at this stage, just a minute into potentially what is a 36-minute night, 12 3-minute rounds.
Roy Jones Jr. is down.
He's gone.
You become a legend, and Johnny Green is on the verge of history. Green, can Jones survive? This is not a finish. It's a round. The crowd roars. Green fires. Can he stop the
Green's going to attack the man. 1 minute 5 seconds remaining.
And of course, boxing Twitter went crazy.
If I can turn your attention a little bit of online beef, we saw Roy Jones here, you know, him and Floyd Mayweather getting after it. Just what are your thoughts? I know you watch it because I can see the smile on your face.
That's two uncles, man, going at it, man. I don't know what to say. I'm, you know, I don't even know how to feel about it. I mean, I do know this. They're fighters, and you know, entertainers and fighters. They're sensitive about their work. And as tough as fighters are, they are sensitive. Nobody wants you messing with their legacy or even hinting at messing with their legacy and saying anything against their legacy. So I guess Roy said something that Floyd didn't, you know, respect, and Floyd responded in Floyd Mayweather fashion.
Is anybody wrong?
And Roy responded in RJ fashion. You know, straight to the camera, no edited footage. I'm to your face, what's up? So who's wrong? I'm not gonna get in that. I just, you know, it's tough, man. They're fighters, bro. I don't care if they're 70, they're gonna be talking like this. So I really don't have an opinion in terms of who's right and wrong.
Memes flooded timelines. Fans picked sides. The clip went viral. But this is where things got serious. Instead of laughing it off, Roy Jones Jr. clapped back. He called Floyd's move low class. He said, "If I wanted to be petty, I could have posted myself reading a book, because that's something Floyd struggles with. That's how personal it became."
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you wanna get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron and Mike. I'm gonna say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could beat it. You feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top one. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion. Right. I'm entitled to my opinion. But I will fight about my opinion. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
But Roy didn't stop there. He said if Floyd really had a problem, then stop hiding behind memes and come see him in the ring. Not an exhibition, not a sparring session, a real sanctioned fight with judges and an official result. That challenge is what has had the boxing world buzzing ever since. So why is Roy Jones Jr. so fired up? This goes far beyond one Instagram video. Roy believes Floyd Mayweather's entire legacy is built on cherry-picking fights. He said it flat out. According to Roy, Floyd never fought a prime black fighter in their prime. He claimed Mayweather struggled against an aging Oscar de la Hoya, a fight Floyd's own father even admitted Floyd lost. Roy also said that many of the world champions Floyd beat weren't champions at the time. They were past their prime.
When you mention great fighters, right? 90% of your great fighters are black, the ones from the past. Now, with the Eastern Bloc coming on like they are, there's gonna be some great ones coming on now. Even with Lil Tony, as you see, these guys are gonna be great. They're gonna start eclipsing and be coming up there too. But right now, if you had to name 5 of the best fighters of all time, 4 of them gonna be black. You understand me? Who did he beat that was black in his prime, that was in there?
He said Manny Pacquiao had a better career than Floyd Mayweather. Roy argued that Pacquiao fought everybody, anytime, anywhere. He didn't wait until opponents got old. He didn't wait until the risk was gone. He fought Barrera, Morales, Cotto, Marquez, and even Floyd himself after being knocked out by Marquez. Roy's point was clear. Pacquiao fought lions on the hill.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world it is, because look how much money.
Roy then reminded everyone of something Floyd himself once said in Dubai. I chose currency over legacy.
Why is the money so important? Why do you always come back to the dollars? People want to know.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest, and I'm a good person, and I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
For Roy, that statement was the nail in the coffin. He said, "You lost me right there. You put money above legacy. Ali never did that. Sugar Ray never did that. And Roy says he never did that either." To Roy, this is personal. He built his career on taking risks, moving up to heavyweight, fighting opponents much bigger than himself, and chasing greatness even when the odds weren't in his favor. He wasn't perfect. He got knocked out. He lost fights, but he always put it all on the line.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire to 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's for number 50. How can I respect it?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0.
So to Roy, Floyd's 50-0 record doesn't scream greatness. It screams caution. And that's why Roy wants this fight. To prove that greatness isn't about being undefeated. It's about taking risks. It's about fighting the best, even when it's scary.
You know, elite combat sports athletes, and Roy Jones Jr. in his prime was the fucking man.
When you talk about the all-time greats, you can, in his prime, he may have, I would say he's the best technician ever.
One of the best athletes that's ever competed in boxing. He was so fast.
Think about that one round he had with Vinny Pazienza, where only round in
CompuBox history.
Yeah, in CompuBox history, where Vinny Pazienza couldn't land a...
For Roy, stepping into the ring at 56 years old against a younger Floyd Mayweather would be the ultimate risk, and that's exactly why he wants it. He wants to show the world he's still that guy. And Roy didn't stop with Pacquiao. He also brought up fighters Floyd never faced. Did Floyd ever fight Kostya Tszyu? No. Paul Williams? No. Vernon Forrest? No. Roy listed these names as proof that Mayweather avoided some of the most dangerous fighters in certain weight classes. And this has always been the biggest critique of Floyd's career. Yes, he fought legends. Yes, he beat Canelo, De La Hoya, Pacquiao, and Mosley. But did he fight them all at the right time? That's the question.
I had 70 fights, or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
All right, everyone. Stay updated with the latest boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Knockout today and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Don't forget to check out our other videos. Until next time, take care and peace.